Hey folks, SCmodding here. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Glenmalure Farm, where we're having a go at more realistic mod on farming. So I'm just going to quickery grab a little more straw here. We did pretty good on the straw haul, and drop one in for the pigs and drop one more in for the cows, because I really want to get the solid manure production up if we can. So yeah, good driving, buddy, good driving. There we go. And what are they sitting on currently? Statistics, that will do. Grass, cows, we've currently got almost 10,000 straw. That'll probably do for the moment. 166 manure. Sheep, it don't matter. Here we go. Pigs have 4,600. Yeah, I'll dump this one in and then we'll be good. So when I dumped the last load, I had the bucket close enough to the ground, it ended up scooping up all the manure. So we'll just add this. That should get them by for a while. Keep all our little piggies out of trouble. So yeah, I did get those other two fields finished, and I have... I didn't end up using the slurry on them or the solid manure because we didn't have enough solid, and the slurry, I think I'll save it because at first I want to, I have planted corn in one of our other fields, and the other one I'm going to plant potatoes in, so we're done with that for the moment. Now, yeah, I know water level, they're just about out of water again, but it's kind of expensive to keep dumping water in over and over. We will in a moment, but let's try and get something else done. And my apologies to all my viewers that caught the last episode. That was quite a bit of derpiness going on there, trying to get that chickens dealt with. So yeah, this field has been cultivated and sprayed, as has the other one that we've run a couple of crops off of. This one I have planted it in corn, but I have not yet sprayed it, because I'm going to use slurry on that. Whoops, I don't want you guys. And then you can see we've got our gear ready to go to do a little bit of silage production. And over here, I'm going to use this little field, and we're going to put some potatoes down. Oh, goodness, excuse me, guys. I don't know what's up with that lately. It seems to happen once an episode. How's this for freaky? There we go. This is what I have decided to replace the New Holland with, at least until it shows whether it does or does not have issues. So far it's pretty good. In fact, it's actually a darn good mod. Let's get the wheel back here. Let's get her started up. I mean, it's just crazy for, you know, your controls, how many of them there is and what it'll do, right? It just doesn't stop. So yeah, you know, even here you've got quite the series of gear going on. So here we go. How's that guy looking? He's lowered down. We just need to turn him on. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. So it's kind of funny. It's actually got a seat adjustment up or down, so you can right with your mouse wheel, like you were gonna zoom. So you can get pretty high up there. It's pretty cool. So not bad. It's a well, Fent 939 Vario, as you can see from up there. but pretty nice, really nicely modeled. And I don't have an issue with the gray and black and white either. Most of the Fent models I've seen are green, but I kind of prefer this, I think. So, let's get some potatoes down. It has come to my attention, as I'm sure it's come to all of yours, that if you have a look at the way this farm is laid out with the tiny fields, and yet the main farm has, you know, a large pig complex, it has a cow barn, it has sheep, we have chickens just up the road, and, you know, there's a biogas plant, there's a bacon facility, there, you know what I mean? You kind of get the idea that maybe, I think I can probably go a little quicker than this, can't I? That maybe we could probably, let's move up to a 2. Consider this farm to be more concerned with raising animals than crops. So, with that in mind, as I said, I have corn planted, because we are going to need that to get our silage production started, which will of course get our mixed ration production started. And then potatoes, because that's the last thing that we don't actually have any of for our piggies. So, and the potatoes cost us nothing, because we have a little bit of potatoes in our silo. Yeah, this field's kind of a weird, I'm not sure where the actual square of it's supposed to be, but I'm just going to do one of these funky little pattern things till we get her seeded. The potato seeder ain't that big, so she does take a while, but that's okay. The harvest from potatoes is usually quite humongous. I missed a spot there, didn't I? That's alright. I'm going to go around the edges once anyway, so. Just takes a little bit longer to lower than I'm counting on, I think. So, still no definite word from our good friends at UIG and what might or might not be going on with Pro Farmer. So, other than it definitely looks like, well, as far as I'm concerned, the features they told us would be in the game, like the proper animal husbandry, you know, things like that. It looks like they're going to actually have that as part of a paid DLC, you know. They're also going to be releasing, now they did talk about a patch, right, which is supposed to come out sometime this month, or at least that was the word. I'm starting to think maybe not so much. Let's see, that's the spot that we just can't seem to plant on already. Well, so be it. But I haven't heard anything more. It certainly hasn't been released. My game has not been patched. I do have it installed. So, and it is set up to auto-patch. The only games I have that don't auto-patch are ones that I'm doing betas of. So, yeah, no word about any improvements on that front, which is too bad, because that game does have a lot of potential. As well, of course, and not that I really expected it, to be honest, but there's certainly no sign of them doing any sort of work to get AgSim 2013 actually working properly, you know. Just too bad, because, you know, Farming Simulator 2013 is a really good game, but if you compared what could be with, you know, what could be, and look at the missed potential in Ag Simulator. You know, and I don't mean just the, you know, the terrain deformation and all that stuff. Visually that looked really cool. You know, but they had a fairly complex animal management, things like that. It may not have been worth the kind of money the animal management is worth in this game, but, you know, it was probably a little more realistic in so much as how you worked your way up to those monies. You certainly didn't just add water to get a pig, right? Yeah, we've almost got our potatoes in place. You guys may have noticed I also fired up another episode of Minecraft that's just sort of not connected to anything. So that's one of two parts that I'm actually doing for one of my viewers. They asked me if I could put up a tutorial on how to put together and work one of those smelters that Tinker's Construct has added to the game. Because it is a very handy unit to use, especially early game, although it can serve you well for the entirety. Yeah, I could have done better on that one. Oh well. We'll get this done. Like I said, I'm not, I would normally be really concerned because seed is so expensive, but this did not take all the potatoes we had, so I could actually already give the piggy some right out of our own silo, which I might do. But it isn't like it's going to break the bank like if I was buying canola seed to put into this field. I wouldn't be overlapping this so much as the width of the tractor's mirror. So, because yeah, there does come a time when it really pays to be cheap. And playing on MR mode is one of those times. Alright. Couple more little passes here and we will be done and done. Nice. Is that the river down behind us there? I know that there is actually a spot you can get water. Now I don't know that it's free. I haven't seen water be free in this game anywhere for a long, long time. But there is a spot where you can simply back a trailer up to a river. And that's, I believe, the only actual water spot on this map. So, yeah. There we go. I'm not sure if that little bit there is another mist sort of thing, or if it's just a spot I didn't properly seed onto, so let's find out, shall we? Alright. That should do her. Now, what we do want to do, as I said, is get I'm going to start parking some stuff down here because that farm gets awful crowded. And there's our harvester. And again, the topper is gone. That's weird. It keeps doing that. I don't know where my... Maybe I just imagine going and picking it up. Let's have a look here, shall we? What's owned? Let's go by owned. Here we go. Any beat stuff. Yeah, this guy here. You own one. See, this unit's here. It's not the cedar. This is the cedar. So, where are you? I don't want tractors. I don't want harvesters. Not at the store. Got my last bucket there for the front loader. I've been through this before, haven't I? It is actually just sitting up at the farm somewhere. Well, I know it is. What the heck? It's gotta be. no other way around it. So, alright, well we don't need water. Don't need any of that gear. I guess we can get out of here. So yeah, I think this is a good replacement for the New Holland. It's got a good hefty motor in it. It certainly is chock full of features. A little bit of a rough ride, but that's okay. It's pretty quick too. Alright, and there's our other two and our other trailer, so I don't really have a spot cleared out for it at the moment. That's alright. So what we need to do, actually need, see what we got for slurry. There's the tank. Ooh, shade of it. Now there's that topper for our beets. I've just never moved it. What the heck we got going on here? What am I running over? Nothing just in the way or what? Oh, I see. Tractor tends to rock around a little bit. Can't say I'm a big fan of that. Now, slurry, slurry, slurry. Of course that thing's in the way. Let's see here. I'm hoping I don't have to go a certain side pipe out or anything. That should do it right there, actually. Let's have a look. Turn on, refill. That's the one I want. Perfect. Hear the tractor rev up, eh? I like that. That's such a nice touch when that happens. Ooh, nice. We're actually going to get a little bit here, aren't we? I think the piggies have got some too. It looks like we're going to get pretty full from this one. Cool. I like it. Boom. Full tank. Let's see, 79, so it's not quite 8,000, eh? It's not like a lot. Let's hope it goes. 'Cause I would prefer to not have to pay. I think I've still got 40% or 50% actually in the whoa. I'm not sure how big a spread this thing's gonna have. Yeah, in my synthetic fertilizer there, I'm not quite sure what we have, but yeah, okay, I don't think there's much to it other than just turn it on, so let the spreading of the muck begin. I know this one's actually got a pretty decent little spread to it. Should be good. Chews through it pretty quickly though, eh? You can see we're down to 80%. So we're not going to get too much more than a field if we even get the whole field out. That's okay. This is going for animal feed, and I would certainly rather be doing organic on that than I would otherwise, you know? Alright, I'm just going to go to the end here. Seems to think it's almost too fast for this spreader, eh? 7.8. Come on, don't be disabusing me here, boy. There, take her down to 7. See if it can live with that. And I don't know that we're actually going to finish this field off in one go. Doesn't have a very big spreader on her at all. Oops. Great. 12, 11. Oh, barely, man. Barely, barely, barely. This is going to be the end of it. This is a much bigger field, too, however. That's it. Alright. Oh, let's go grab a little more. That wasn't too bad. We got most of that field, a good 90% of it anyway. And I'm not sure what's left of the cows for slurry, but yeah, this tractor is really bouncy. It's almost like a conversion from 2011 where they put the all the ground mechanics kind of lay on the ground instead of the vehicles, you know. Whoops. Let's go back pretty quick. There we go. Hopefully we'll get a fair bit here. 43%. Eh? Well, that'll certainly finish that one field. Give us a little bit of a start. Let's, is this the one? There we go. See what we can get from the piggies. Maybe they'll fill it up for us. Oh, looking good. Ooh, 10 little piggies make lots of poop. Brilliant. Look at that. And we have another full tank. Terrific. That's great. I hope this is just the start of not having to rely on that other one. I look forward to when we can take the sprayer and sell it. You know, we'll get a tank sprayer at some point just for running an insecticide if we need to, but other than that, I don't want to use chemical fertilizers. So, here we go. And I much prefer to be ensuring that our critters are going to get organics. This is a good place to start. Growing food in their own poop. Isn't a wonderful thing? Alrighty. Let's get this beltway. How are we doing here? Making a nice line, are ya? Beautiful. And there's a quarter of what we had. So, try and get this little bit taken care of, shall we? Or at least as much of it that will. Oops. That's fine. I'm not too worried about little 1-foot square patches. The first rain we get will saturate that. And we'll be good to go. So, but I would like to get this little bit straightened up. if we might. Lovely. Lovely. Alright. We're done good. Let's go do up that taters. Not sure what we'll do with those 3 rolls of hay there. We'll figure something out, I'm positive. Alright, I don't know if we'll have enough. We're certainly going to give her a try. Much of it done as we can, anyway. Really narrow. Damn. The problem with the liquid slurry, it sure does not go far at all. Like, I don't think we're going to get this field. So 2 tanks, it's going to take more than 2 tanks to do the 2 little fields. That's not great. It's just not. Could have done a little better there. Let's just see how much of this last bit we can get. I think we'll call her good. Like I said, the yield from potatoes is just crazy as it is. So even if we don't get 100% from 100% of the field the first go around, we should be reaching a point in the not too distant future where we can do up one field with a tank of this and do up the other field with solid. And there we go. We are done. Empty. Alright. So, I think, guys, that we accomplished what we needed to accomplish. All of our animals are kicking along pretty good. The cows and the sheep and the pigs all have what they need to be happy. The chickens have what they need. So, we need silage, we need mixed rations, and then we will have a little of everything ready to go. So that'll be the focus. Next time we meet, we'll be knocking down some corn, we'll be sucking up some potatoes, and getting the rest of our poor little critters managed. So, till then, hope you liked the episode. At least we actually got things done. Unlike the last episode where we spent most of it with you people face palming and me going, I wish I could drive a little pickup truck. So, till then guys, this has been Species 7. Take care of each other and ciao for now.